2-year limited benefit payouts, 2-year waiting period payouts, 2-year contestability period payouts. What's up with all these twos? And why does the insurance company wait 2 years before they provide my beneficiary with a full insurance policy? Fabulous question. Let's talk about it, guys. Welcome to Tuesday in Tea Time and Insurance Tips with me, your hostess, Sybil Green Padilla. I'm here every Tuesday night to provide you fabulous insurance tips, needs to know about your insurance policies, okay? Glad to help you. We're doing it in the comfort of your own home while we enjoy our tea every week. I love tea. So get your cup of tea, sip with me, and let's talk about it. So let's jump right in with limited benefit payouts. Now, before we talk about that, I want to give a quick explanation of all these 2 years. 2 years seems to be the magic number with insurance companies. And they, for whatever reason, take these 2 years to give them enough time to do investigations, to give you enough time to pay into the insurance policy. That seems to be the magic number, how long that they wait before they provide these limited benefits and payouts, okay? Now, I do want to mention all of these are dealing with life insurance. I'm talking about life insurance tonight. They do have different benefit periods, waiting periods for health insurance, car insurance, medical insurance, but tonight we're talking about in life insurance, okay? And all of these benefits, these 2 years, are put into place to protect the insurance companies, not to protect us, guys, okay? And I'm a consumer myself. It's protect the insurance companies. They're putting these in place to prevent insurance fraud. Believe it or not, a lot of insurance fraud takes place. There's a lot of misrepresentation that insurers give. You know, you could say that you did not smoke, but you did. You can also say, you know, you had a heart attack 15 years ago, and when they run the contestability period, they found out that you had a stroke about a month before you got your insurance policies. These are all misrepresentations, and these period benefit waiting, limited beneficiary time, contestability times are put in place to protect the insurance companies, okay, of any misrepresentations. They're also there to protect them from insurance fraud, where people will buy an insurance policy a month before they know they're going to die, or say they get a cancer scare and then they want to buy their insurance policies, okay? So these are in place to protect the insurance companies so that you don't get an insurance policy, pay one premium, and then next month you've died of cancer. Okay, so all of these are in place for those type of reasons, to prevent the company from having to pay out $20,000, $25,000 or $100,000 or whatever the policy amount is for, and you've only paid $50, okay? So this is all for them, okay? So these are need to knows that you need to know before you buy your insurance policy. So make sure you talk to your insurance agent, you make sure you get all the needs to know on how these work, okay? Because every company, I say that all the time because I am a broker, insurance broker, and different companies have different guidelines, have different structures, have different payouts. So you want to understand that with whatever company you're working with, you need to know these, okay? So limited benefit, if you've ever seen this on your policy or you know of somebody that died and this happened, this is called a limited benefit period, where it says that if you die within the first 2 years of having that policy, if you died of natural causes only in the first 2 years, your beneficiary, your family, would only receive the premiums back that your loved one paid into the policy, plus they'll get another 10% back the first year, another 20% back the second year. There's some companies do it third years, 30, 40%. Okay. I work with different companies, and I'm speaking of one in particular that I work with, pays 10% plus the premiums the first year if death occurs by natural causes, or 20% in the premiums the second year if death occurs by natural causes. Now, this is not a bad deal if this is the only type of policy that you can get, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But you don't lose any money because you're getting back every single dime the insured paid into the policy. plus you're getting another 10 or 20%. So not a bad deal. This does not usually cover the whole cost of the funeral, but you do get back money. There hasn't been any loss there. Now, how you can prevent from doing this, and the company have this in place as well, as get your insurance policy early, okay? Or you'll have several years to pay into it, and you'll bypass these 2-year benefit period times, okay? So the insurance company is motivating you to buy your insurance policy early, so you won't have those two-year period times that you get stuck in, okay? So that's your limited benefit time. Now, with accidental death, those pay out immediately. What I'm speaking about is strictly on natural death only, okay? If you died in an accident, slip and fall, hit your head, fell down the stairs, choking, drowning, fire, poisoning, any type of accident, insurance companies usually pay those immediately. First day, same week, same month, death occurred, automobile, train, plane, those pay out immediately. I'm strictly speaking about natural death, okay? Heart attack, stroke, cancer, died in your sleep, sickness, okay? That's a limited benefit, okay? So the next one is a 2-year waiting period. Now, this is where it's amount of time that the insurance companies wait before they pay any coverage amount out. Now, this usually applies to health companies or health insurance or medical insurance, okay? You usually have to have that insurance for a certain amount of time. Now, we're not talking about health tonight. I'm strictly talking about life insurance. But some life insurance have a waiting period time, which is 2 years also, okay? Which is very similar to the limited benefit, but different companies, sometimes they'll pay either some or none of their coverage until it goes into effect. So you have to, again, check the company. The next one is the contestability period time, which is 2 years also. So this gives your insurance company 2 years to investigate, go back after your death to investigate if you did what I talked about earlier, any misrepresentation. You said that you didn't have something and you did have it. They're going to go back and investigate all of your medical records, talk to your doctors, look at everything to see if there's any type of misrepresentation. And the insurance company does reserve the right to not pay that claim. Some companies won't pay anything. Some will give back the family the return of premium. So again, it depends on the company, okay, that you're working with. So make sure you get the ins and outs with your insurance agent and the company that they're working with. So you got 3 types. You got limited benefit payout, 2 years. You got the waiting period payout for 2 years, and you got the contestability period pays out for 2 years. These can get a lot of fuzziness around these terms, but they are different. Very similar, but they are different. And remember, these are to safeguard the insurance companies, not us, all right? So this is all to prevent fraud. So this is why, guys, it takes 2 years for them to pay it out, because they are protecting themselves. So I want to encourage you tonight to make sure that you get your insurance policy early. Don't wait till you get sick to get your insurance policy, because you got to wait through that 2-year period, okay? Now, these policies that I'm talking about, these are only for graded or modified or guaranteed acceptance. These are only for people that have some health issues, major organs. You've had a heart attack, you're on blood thinners, you have complications with your diabetes, you have eye vision problems due to the diabetes, you've been in a diabetic coma, you've had an amputation, you are on oxygen, lung issues, kidney, you're on dialysis. These are serious problems that you're on, serious medicines that you're taking, drug, alcohol, rehabs, sometimes bipolar, mental disorders, chronic depressions, depending on the medicine you're in, that can put you into one of these policies too. Okay, so this is only for that type of situation, okay? This policy is not for everybody. It's only for those that are having trouble getting qualified or approved because you have some health challenges. These are wonderful programs to have because you can have something, okay? Now, it's going to take 2 years for them to pay out, but you want to start the clock ticking now, because if you wait and procrastinate 2 years down the road, you still haven't had insurance and you get it, then you've procrastinated 2 years. You could have been in the full benefit payout period, but you waited 2 years. And I'm going to give you a story about this, story time. You know, I always have a story. I had a lady that I went to go see. Her husband had cancer, so she did qualify for one of these plans, which she was totally excited about because she couldn't get insurance anywhere else. We got him qualified. He had cancer. She had the policy. I sold her the policy on Saturday. Guys, I went home. I got a call the very next day. Sunday, he had passed. Wow. One day. So just what I said, he was in that limited benefit time. So she already knew that she was only going to get the premiums back, and she was going to get an extra 10% if the death occurred within the first year, which it did. So she was able to get the premium back, which I think was about $60, and she got another 10% from the company. But she was kicking herself because she was saying, man, he's been sick he's had this cancer, been in and out of remission for about 8 years. If she'd have got it then and he would have died, she'd have got it earlier and he would have died, she would have got the full $20,000 that she paid for. So this is, guys, why we need to do it now. Now you ask me, how do I get a policy without these 2-year plans? I just mentioned it. You want to get the plan while you're healthy. You don't have any health issues. If you are healthy, you should be able to get an immediate coverage plan, okay? So you shouldn't get this. But how to get a policy without a 2-year is you get it while you're healthy, okay? If you're healthy and you want one of these programs, you might have to be fully underwritten. You might have to go through a pyramid. You might have to go through a longer length of time to get approved. So it may take a little bit longer, but you can do away with these 2-year benefit payouts and these waiting periods and all of that. But the way you do that is you get it while you're healthy. Now, if you're not healthy or you think you might not qualify, you can get a full pyramid and let them go through all your health records, and they can approve you with immediate first day coverage, okay? So guys, do it now. Thank you for joining me. I hope that was some helpful information for you. Make sure you subscribe. If you like the content, if you feel it valuable that I'm giving you every week, make sure you subscribe for me. Like it and subscribe and share it. Don't forget hit that little bell notifications if you want to get notifications when I upload, okay? Thank you so much for joining me on Tea Time. This is Sybil Green Padilla, your host, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Let's take our sip, and I'll say bye-bye.